ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। श्रीशङ्कराचार्यनवावतारं विश्वेश्वरं विश्वगुरुं प्रणम्य वेदान्तशास्त्रश्रवणालसानां बोधाय कुर्वे कमपि प्रबन्धम्। न भूमेर्न तोयं न तेजो न वायुर्न खन्नेन्द्रियं वा न तेषां समूहः अनैकान्तिकत्वात् सुषुप्त्येकसिद्धस्तदेको वसिष्ठः शिवः केवलोऽहम्। So far, what we have seen is that Atma is not each element separately. Atma is also not each sense organ separately. Atma is not collection of all elements together. And Atma is also not collection of all sense organs together. Through this, Charvak philosophy is refuted, Charvak darshan is refuted. Then in Charvak, the other matams in the form of Indriya, so Eka Indriya Atmavada, Sarvendriya Atmavada was refuted. Then Prana and Mana refutation was done by saying that if the elements themselves are not Atma, then their karyam in the form of prana or mana also cannot be Atma. So Pranatmavada was also refuted, Mana Atmavada was refuted. Then Purvapaksha mentioned that what about Vaisheshika Mata, which considers Atma different from Prana and Mana. So it was said their idea of Atma is Karta Bhokta, and actually that Karta Bhokta is Ahankara, which is Mano Vishesha. So it is mind only. And Brahadaranyaka Shruti was referred, Kama Sankalpa Vichikitsa Shraddha Shraddha Ityadi, to explain that this is mind alone and we are using this Shruti without Lakshana. In this way, Vaisheshika Darshan was also refuted. And then, Atma not being Bhokta, that was mentioned that Harsha, Shoka, Ityadi, they all belong to mind. On the strength of Gita, Kshetra Kshetrajna Yoga, Srimad Bhagavatam, Brahma Purana, all these quotations we saw, and therefore, the Bhatta, Sankhya, Patanjala, all who considered Atma as Bhokta, that was also refuted. The Shunyavada Mata was refuted by saying that it is not Kham, it is not Abhava. And of course, Kshanik Vijnana was also refuted by saying it is not mind. And Digambara Mata was refuted when it is said it is not the body, because body has growth and decay and they consider Atma having growth and decay. So up to this, all darshanas are refuted. Now further, page number 16, new paragraph, Atmano. That is the next topic. It is called Atma is Aparichinna. So, Atmano Aparichinnatvam. Atmano Desha Kala Parichinnatvat. Tat Parichinnanam Ghatadivat Anatmatvat. Atma is Desha Kala Aparichinna. And Tat Parichinnanam. And if there is something which is Tat Parichinna means Desha Kala Parichinna, then they are Anatma. So, Desha Kala Parichinnanam Anatmatvam Ghatadivat. So, this is Atmano Desha Pratignya Vakya. Atmano Desha Kala Aparichinnatvam. Or Atmano, you can say Deshakala Aparichinnatvam. Vyatirekena Ghatavat. Atma is Deshakala Aparichinna. Vyatirekena Ghatavat. Vyatireka Vyapti will be what? That whatever is Deshakala Parichinna is Anatma, is not Atma. Tika. Atmana iti. Deshadi aparichhinno hi Atma. Atma is Deshadi aparichhinna. Ye cha Atmatvena paresham abhimata dehendriyadayas te vinashitvat kalaparichhinna eva iti na tesham atmatvam. Ye cha Atmatvena paresham abhimata. Those which are Atmatvena considered, Abhimata means considered, those which are those who consider Deha, Indriya, etc. as Atma. Dehendriyadayaha Atmatvena Paresham Abhimata. That Atma, which is Deha, Indriya, etc. Vinashitvat. Vinashitvat Kala Parichinna eva. They all are Kala Parichinna and they are Vinashi. Eva iti na tesham atmatvam. So they are not Atma. So for all these, somebody may say, okay, so they are Vinashi. Why can't they be Atma? Let it be Vinashi. What is the problem? So the problem will be, first is it will be contradicting to Shruti. Because Shruti says Atma is eternal. What is the flaw in accepting, or what is the defect in accepting that Atma is Vinashi? So one is Shruti, it is against Shruti. You say, we don't believe in Shruti. Like Kshanik Vijnanavad, like Shunyavad, they say Charvak. They say, we don't accept your Shruti anyway. Then Anirmoksha Prasanga will come. See, these are the things when you study Shankar Bhashya. There you have to capture this. Moksha is for whom? In Mukti Avastha, if Atma is not there, then there is no objective in attaining moksha. So, like Shunyavad Mata will say, what is moksha? Just nothing, being nothing. Becoming nothing cannot be moksha. But at the same time, if you tell someone that you will be Brahman, where there is no individuality, that is moksha, then also people don't like it. Because say, what is there? I don't have my own identity anymore. I, as a separate one who is mukta, I can't enjoy. That's why people love this Vishishtadvaita, Dvaitadvaita, Shuddhadvaita, their kind of moksha, where you remain individual also, you are in some higher plane of experiences, you have plenty of sattvic bhogas and whatever else that you can imagine basically, and yet you are individual. So you are actually doing bhoga of all those things. This is the general idea of moksha of everyone. Means I have to remain bhokta in one way or the other. Whether I am bhokta of mangoes in this world or some nice spicy pickle if I am from Andhra, or I am bhokta in Swarga of some divine bhoga. Whether it is raw mango or ripe mango, mango in the form of pickle or mango in the form of fruit, something I need for my bhoga. And then, of course, they say, no, you will have proximity of your Ishta Devata, your Bhagavan. It will be always nice, sweet and beautiful, and fragrance will be there, breeze will be there, everything will be nice. Corona will not be there. So, it means I have to remain as an individual. So, Anirmoksha Prasanga is in this way that I will not remain. In Vedanta, we say you as an individual will not remain, but you as infinite reality, which you are, alone will remain. And that is the idea of moksha. So if Atma itself is Vinashi, then what is the purpose of putting forth any effort? Anyway, it is going to go away. For Anitya Atma, there is no point in working for moksha. That is the explanation. So Atma cannot be Vinashi. Ghatadivat. Tathacha prayogaha. Anuman prayoga is done. Dehadayo na atmanaha parichennatvat ghatadivat iti. Spashtam. Nanu dehadi atiriktaha siddhanti abhimata atma na deshadi parichinna iti katham nirnayah iti chet. You said that Atma is not deshadi parichinna and it is different from body, etc. Because body, etc., body senses, they are all parichinna. Your Atma is aparichinna. How did you say that? How did you conclude? So main reasoning is Shruti. In Shruti, when it is said Satyam Jnanam Anantam, but you have to find some Shruti for Atma. So Desha Parichinnatva is in the form of Yatra Nanyat Pashyati Nanyat Shrunoti Nanyat Vijanati Sabhuma. So there is no Vastu Paricheda. Okay. And that there Atma eva Purastat, Atma eva Paschat, Atma eva Dakshinata, Uttarana, Adhascha Urdhvam. So all this is Atma. Athata Atma Adesha is there in Chandogya 7th chapter. So like that, you can give some quotations and it is not subject to time. Na jayate mriyate va vipaschinayam kutaschinna babuva kaschid, etc. Or you can just use, the anyatra dharmad, anyatra adharmad. Anyatrasmat krita krita. So it is beyond karya karana. Anyatra bhutacha bhavacha. Yat tat pashyasi tadvada. And in Kathopanishad itself, there is another mantra, Ishanam bhuta bhavyasya sa evadya sa ushvaha. That alone is controller of past, present and future beings, and that itself is now and that itself will be there in future. So, means it is beyond time. But now here, logically it is given, how do you conclude that Atma is Deshadi Aparichinna? Atmanas Chaturvida Abhava Anupapattehe, because Atma is free from fourfold Abhava. Chaturvida Abhava. Now this is simple, so it's just easy. Kalataha Parichinnasya eva Vastunaha Pragabhava Pradvansasya Sambhavati. That which is Kala Parichinna alone will have Pragabhava and Pradvansabhava. Dikshataha. So Kala Parichinna, Pragabhava, Pradvansabhava, if it is Kala Parichinna, it will have these two abhava. Prior non-existence and posterior non-existence. So unconditioned by time. So these two non-existences are not there. Deshatah parichannasya eva atyanta bhava sambhavati. That which is conditioned in space will have absolute non-existence, atyanta bhava. And अन्योन्या भावः, the mutual non-existence, भूतले घटो नास्ति इति वद is atyanta bhava drishtanta. Bhutale ghato nasti. So there, in atyanta bhava, you always need a locus. Where is the atyanta bhava? Vastutah parichinnasya eva anyatra bheda sambhavati. And vastu parichinna was, if a thing is conditioned by object, so then anyatra bheda sambhavati. There is bheda. Bheda itself is called अन्योन्या भावः. भेदश्च अन्योन्या भावः. सिद्धांति अभिमतस्य आत्मनस्तु न कोपि अभाव संभवति. सो देशतः परिच्छिन्नत्व मीन्स विच अभाव? अत्यंताभाव. कालतः परिच्छिन्न मीन्स प्रागभाव प्रध्वंसाभाव. वस्तुतः परिच्छिन्न मीन्स अन्योन्या भाव. So Atma doesn't have any abhava. Therefore, Atma is not conditioned by Desha Kala Vastu. Siddhanti abhimatasya atmanastu na kopya abhava sambhavati. Tasya sadrupena sarvada sarvatra sphuranat. Because it is sarvatra sphurati. Sadrupena sarvada sarvatra. Everywhere it is experienced in the form of sat and all the time. So sarvada means kala is negated. Sarvatra means kala parichheda is negated. Sarvatra means desha parichheda is negated. And sadrupena means it is the existence. So it will never have absence, abhava, in the form of atyanta bhava. तथा च त्रिविध परिच्छेद राहित्यम आत्मना सिद्ध्यति. इन दिस वे त्रिविध परिच्छेद राहित्यम इज सिद्धम. तदेव उपपादयन् आदाव आत्मनि प्राग भाव प्रध्वंसा भावयोर अनुपपत्तिम दर्शयति. नाउ दैट एस्टैब्लिशिंग दैट फर्स्ट आत्मा's प्राग भाव प्रध्वंसा भाव impossibility is shown in the मूलम. ध्वंस प्राग भावयोश्च ग्रहीतुम अशक्यत्वात् अनात्मनां जडत्वात् स्वभिन्नस्य च आत्मत्वाभावाद् आत्मनः एकत्वेपि सुख दुःखादि आश्रयाणाम् अंतःकरणानां. So let's see only this much. ध्वंस प्राग भावयोश्च ग्रहीतुम अशक्यत्वात् अनात्मनां जडत्वात्. Dvansa and praga bhava, there grihitum ashakyatvat. Two, if we say Atma has praga bhava or dhvansa bhava, pradvansa bhava, who will experience Atma's abhava? There is no experiencer, and therefore grahitum ashakyatvat. You say Anatma will experience it or Atma will experience. Anatma is jada. Anatmanam jadatvat. So Anatma being jada, it cannot experience pragabhava pradvansa bhava of Atma. So no, Atma will experience pragabhava pradvansa bhava of Atma. So remember, because all these other darshanikas means in general, what is the thinking, how many Atmas are there? So if you understand in the common parlance, everybody thinks there are many Atmas. Nobody thinks that there is only one Atma. So they say one Atma is experienced by the other Atma. What is the problem? We don't accept that. We say first you will have to prove that there are many Atmas. How will you prove? On Shruti strength, you cannot prove, because Shruti says, Eko Devaha, Eko Vashi Sarva Bhutantaratma, Suryo Yatha Sarvalokasya Chakshur Nalipyate Chakshushair Bahya Doshaihi, Ekastatha Sarva Bhutantaratma, Nalipyate Loka Dukkhena Bahyaha. Ekaha. So that Eka is the emphasis there. एक आत्मा एक एव आत्मा मंतव्य जागृत स्वप्न सुषुप्तिषु स्थानत्रय व्यतीतस्य पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते. दैट इज एक एव आत्मा. दे अग्निर्यथैको भुवनं प्रविष्टः रूपम रूपम प्रतिरूपो बभूव एकस्तथा सर्वभूतांतरात्मा रूपम रूपम प्रतिरूपो बहिश्च. And you can use this Gita shloka also, right? Antavanta ime dehaha nityasyokta sharirinaha anashino prameyasya tasmad yudhyasva bharata. In second chapter. Ime dehaha is bahuvachanam. Antavanta ime dehaha nityasya sharirinaha ukta. Nityasya sharirinaha is ekvachanam. So deha is bahuvachanam, shariri is ekvachanam. Ashariram sharireshu anavastheshvavasthitam. So sharireshu is bahuvachanam. Ashariram atma is ekvachanam. Mahantam vibhum atmanam matva nashochati. So like this. So in our mind, Shruti should be so much important that first I should look for right Shruti. And I already have a clear reference point of what is the right answer. Then I have to work. If I have to use logic, that logic should justify what is already said by Shruti. Actually, I'll give you an example. I don't know if it is the best example or not, but if it communicates, then I think it is a good example. Okay. You know, in mathematics, when you are solving problems, so sometimes the problems are very difficult. Fortunately, they give answer at the back. So once you know the answer, at least you know that you have to come to that point. Means somehow you have to make sure that the answer is this only. And if you know that this answer is correct, if the answer itself is incorrect, then you don't know. But if the answer is correct and you know that it is right answer, then you should make sure that all your solutions should lead to that point. So Shruti Matah Tarka is like something like that. That you already know that the right answer will be this Apaurushaya Pramana. There where people are so pure, they don't need anything, they don't have Ragadvesha, they don't have so much Vikshepa. Bhagwan speaks through their mouth. So if they have said something, whether it is in Karma Vyavahara, or whether it is about Adhyatma, what they speak, that is Pramana. So if this becomes clear in our buddhi, that if rishis have said something, or if some such great acharya of the past, if they have said, if Bhagavan alone has made their buddhi shine with this wisdom, they cannot be wrong. Therefore, I have to think in such a direction so that I also conclude and then convince myself that this is the truth. This is Shruti Mata Tarka. So, how there is one Atma, so this is main reason is this. Then of course, it will come here also in this text, I think in this commentary. How do you say one Atma? But in other places, like Bhagavan Bhashyakar in Mandukya Karika, while refuting Sankhya and Vaisheshika Matam, elaborately he has explained in 5th Karika of Advaita Prakarana that there is only one Atma. There are not many Atmas. So, in the other places also, I am sure he has given that. So, if Atma's abhava has to be recognized, who will recognize it? Atma or Anatma? Anatma being Jada cannot recognize abhava of Atma. Atma itself cannot recognize its own abhava. Because if Atma is there to recognize, then there is nothing to recognize as Abhava. And if Atma is not there as Abhava, means Atma is not there, so Atma's Abhava is there, then there is none to recognize it. Okay, understood? Okay, now come down in the Tika. Manadhina Meya Siddhi. This is a famous statement. All Meya means Prameya, their Siddhi is only because of Pramana. Man Adhina. It is dependent upon Pramana. If some Prameya is there for which there is no Pramana, then that Prameya is not existing. So if there is something called Atma, like which we discuss, right? Desha aparichinna, kala aparichinna, vastu aparichinna, there is some such thing called Atma. You say, this such Atma is proved by which Pramana? So that's why Man Adhina Meya Siddhi. Iti Nyayena. Now here, instead of Shruti, of course, all Yukti is given. Dhvamsa Pragabhava Grahaka Pramana Sattve Tayoho Siddhi Syat. If there is a Pramana of Dhvamsa Bhava, Pradvansa Bhava and Pragabhava, then its Grahaka Pramana, that Atma's Pradvansa Bhava is there, Atma's Pragabhava is there. Some Pramana is required. Then Tayoho Siddhi Syat. Tayoho Siddhi means Pragabhava Pradvansa Bhava Yoho. Pragabhava Pradvansa Bhava of what? Atma. That Atma has this kind of abhava, that Siddhi can be done. Now about that. Tattu atrana sambhavati. But Pragabhava Pradvansa Bhava here is not possible. Why? Pramanam hi jnatari jnanam janayati. Jnatari. Jnatari means what? Is saptami ekvachanam. In jnata, in pramata, pramanam will produce prama. Pramanam hi jnatari jnanam janayati. Pramanam hi pramatari pramam janayati. Prama janayati. Such a pramam janayati. Such a jnata. Atra kim anatma uta atma. So who is the jnata here? Jnata of what? Abhava of atma. Atma's abhava jnata is anatma or atma. Tatra na adya ityaha. Anatma, anatmanam iti. Why? Because it is jada. Jade jnatratvasya kwapi asambhavat adarshanacha. In jada vastu there is no jnatratva. It is not possible. It is never seen. Pot doesn't know. Chair doesn't know. Like if I have to give pravachan and there are all these other chairs and desks and other things, they have no idea. They cannot be jnata. So jada vastu cannot be jnata. Na dvitiya ityaha. Swabhinnasya cha iti. Moolam. Swabhinnasya cha atmatva abhavat. Swabhinna is not atma. Swabhinna means other than atma, there is no other atma in this way. Swabhinnasya. That is elaborated now. Atma pragabhav dhvansayo grahita atma eva chet. If you say atma's abhava is known by atma itself, swayam eva swa abhava grahaka iti paryavasitam bhavati. Then what will happen? Swayam eva swa abhava grahaka. I am experiencer of my own absence, non-existence. This is how this statement will be, which is incorrect. Yaha swa na bhavati, sa atma api na bhavati eva. If it is not me, then it is not atma. Atma means swa. So, if it is pen, which knows the abhava of atma, then pen is not atma. If it is not swa, then it is not atma. Swaha grihita atma. One's own grihita is atma. Swaha grihita atma. तद भिन्नो यह स नैव आत्मा भवितुमर्हति. That which is different from oneself cannot be Atma. Swaha itself is Grihita Atma. Tad bhinno yaha sa naiva Atma bhavitumarhati. That which is different from Swa, it cannot be Atma. Atmana ekatvat. And Atma is also one. Atma being one, other than Atma, whatever is there is not Atma, is not Swa. Atma bheda angikarasya gaurava parahatatvat. Atma bheda angikarasya gaurava parahatatvat. If you accept bheda in Atma, means many Atmas, then it is defeated due to gaurava. Gaurava parahata. Parahata means it is defeated. It will be refuted because of gaurava. Now here there is a question. Nanu atmanah ekatve sukha dukkhadi vyavastha katham sangacchate iti chet. This is the problem all darshanas have with Vedanta. How do you explain sukha, dukkha, etc., bandha, moksha, all the karma vyavastha with one Atma? But you see how Bhagavan Bhashyakar presented the logic. That if you can handle with one Atma, then you don't need many Atmas. And that's why our main strength is why you need Sukha, Dukkha, Ichha, all of these in Atma. You can manage everything with all these things being in Antakarana. Let them be in Antakarana and everything is fine. Why you want to put them in Atma, then have many Atmas? And the moksha idea also, they all have is what? That Atma as individual will continue, as I said. So, Vedanta doesn't accept that. He says, moksha means where there is no otherness. If I accept that, other than me, so many people are there in liberation state. So many are there. All are happy. You think all will be happy and they live together? Husband and wife can't live together for a few years happily. Even though they say, they lived happily ever after. There is no happily ever after. They just tell this in fairy tale. So, more than one Atma means again same problems will come. What was there before? Where is moksha? Earlier also they were fighting for resources. Now also they'll fight for resources. They'll have jealousy. Their happiness will have gradation. Taratamya dosha will be there. So, and kshaya will be there. Kshine punya martya lokam. Because everybody will have different things. Nanu आत्मन एकत्वेपि मूलम. आत्मन एकत्वेपि सुखदुःखाद्याश्रयाणाम् अंतःकरणानां भेद अभ्युपगमात् व्यवस्थोपपत्तेः. Up to that. आत्मन एकत्वेपि. Atma, if it is one, still sukha dukkhadi ashraya will be what? Antakarana. Sukha dukkhadi ashrayanam antakaranaam bheda abhyupagamat. Antakarana will have bheda. Sukha dukkha ashraya will be antakarana. Atma is one. Vyavastha upapatte. You can explain everything. So here Madhusudana Saraswati ji doesn't elaborate how and all, but that is elaborated by Bhashyakar elsewhere, where it is said, why do you need to put all this in Atma in the first place? There is no need. Sukha, Dukkha, Ichha, Dharma, all can be there in Sukshma Sharira. And Vyavastha can be done. And otherwise you will have to explain, that these Sukha, Dukkha, etc. are staying in Atma, then with Samvaya Sambandha, Asamvaya Sambandha, and your Atma is Vibhu also. And then that Samvaya Sambandha is in Ekadesha or Sarvadesha. All such issues they will have. Nyaya Vaisheshika people. And really speaking, in Sankhya also, Atma has to be Asanga, because they also say Atma is Asanga. Asanga Atma cannot be Bhokta. So really, they say Atma is not Karta but Bhokta, and they also say Atma is Vibhu, and they also say Atma is Asanga. So somewhere, logically, it doesn't go correctly. In Yoga Sutra, if you remember, it is said, Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha Tada Drashtu Swarupe Avasthanam. Vritti Sarupyam Itaratra. Next sutra is that, I think. Correct? Vritti Sarupyam Itaratra. Means when there is Vritti Nirodha, I am Asanga. Itaratra. Otherwise, I am, the drashta is Vritti Sarupya. So if Vritti is Sukhakar Vritti, then drashta वो बह जाएगा उसके साथ. He will also become Sukhi. So essentially, my nature has to be drashta only. And that Vritti Sarupyam is only out of Ajnanam. That Tadatmya is there. I am telling you, we all are so fortunate that we ended up in Advaita Vedanta Sampradaya, and our Shata Koti pranams to Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, that he has shown the right path. Otherwise, andhe naiva niyamana yathandaha. Blind people following blind people, some darshana, and in sadhana also very precise. Shravana manan nididhyasan, and you go on doing your samadhi, shatka sampatti, viveka vairagya, that. Don't go here, there, don't get confused. If not in this life, in any other life. But this alone has to be the goal. Some students, they went to one teacher and they said, "Hey Guru, you are such a wonderful teacher. We have only one prayer now." What is that? In every janma, we want you as our teacher. Did you understand? Means they don't want teacher to get moksha. They want to make sure that if we are bound, you also get bound and you also come back, because who else will teach us? So all this is poor teacher's prarabdha, that he also has to come back. But remember, he will not be there. Some other person Bhagavan will send to take care of such students. Anyway, so there is one Atma. You don't need any other many Atmas and then to justify Sukha Dukha, etc. Nanu, Tika. Nanu astu eka eva Atma. Okay, I accept there is one Atma. Sacha swayam eva swasya praga bhavam pradhvam sacha grahishyati iti atah aha. Such a swayameva. Why can't that one Atma know its own pragabhava and pradvansha bhava? Swayameva swasya pragabhavam pradvamsam cha grahishyati iti ataha. Svenaiva iti. And virodham upapadayati grahya kaleti. Svenaiva swa abhava grahane virodhat. That one itself grasping, recognizing its own abhava, there is virodha. I am marking my own absent. How can you mark your own absent? Virodhat. Grahya kale, it's beautiful hetu. Grahya kale grahaka asatvat. Grahaka satve grahya bhavat. Grahya kale. Actually, this reasoning is given in Naishkarmya Siddhi also. Not exactly like this, but this is given there. So, Acharyas, they also, I'm sure they study everything. Grahya kale grahak asatvat. At the time of grahanam, means recognizing what? Abhava of Atma. So, if at that time abhava is there and I want to recognize, Atma itself will have abhava. So grahya kale grahaka asat. Grahak means the cognizer, pramata will not be there. Why? Because the abhava is there. And grahaka sattve, and if you say grahaka sattva means if pramata is there to experience, then prameya is absent. Grahya abhavat. Prameya is absent. What is the prameya? Abhava. So abhava will not exist. So when pramata is there, prameya is not there. Prameya is there, pramata is not there, because prameya is abhava rupa. In tika you say, swaprag abhava kale, swapradvamsa bhava kale cha, swayam grihitaiva nasti. स्व अस्तित्व काले ग्राह्य भूत स्व प्राग भाव स्व प्रध्वंसस्य नास्ति इत्यर्थः. सो एट प्राग भाव काल प्रध्वंसा भाव काल ग्रहिता विल नॉट बी देयर, एंड व्हेन ग्रहिता इज देयर देन ग्राह्य इज नॉट देयर. एवं ग्रहीतुर असंभवात् ग्रहितृ सापेक्षस्य प्रमाणस्य असंचारात् आत्म प्राग भाव प्रध्वंसयोर असिद्धिम उपपाद्य कारणांतरेणापि तयोर असिद्धिम साधयति. सो एवं ग्रहीतुः असंभवात्, इन दिस वे द ग्रहीता, द आत्मा is impossible as experiencer of its own abhava. ग्रहितृ सापेक्षस्य प्रमाणस्य asancharat. If experiencer is not there of the abhava, then praman will not function, because for praman to function you need a pramata. Grihitru sapekshasya pramanasya asancharat. Asancharat means its sancharanam, its functioning. Praman cannot function in the absence of pramata. For pramana to function, pramata is required, even for pratyaksha pramana. If you say praman is indriya or indriya janya vritti, indriya janya vritti means, let's say, chakshuradi janya vritti, but you need mind, you need experiencer. Eyes are open and person is dead, or nose is there, person is dead. Pramata cannot smell anything, because pramata is not there, nose cannot function, or घ्राणेन्द्रिय cannot function. Atma pragabhava pradvansayoho asiddhim upapadya. So in this way, Atma's pragabhava pradvansa bhava is impossible, having established. Karanantarena api tayor asiddhim. Another karana by which its asiddhi, that abhava asiddhi is given. What is that? Mulam. कृतहान्यकृताभ्यागम प्रसंगाच्च न तस्य ध्वंस प्रागभावौ. कृतहानि akrita abhyagama prasangat. These words also you know, earlier also we saw this. Tintika. You know these two words, right? Kritahani and akrita abhyagama, or krita vipranasha and akrita abhyagama. Atmanah pradvansangikare hi tena kritam karma yad anupabhukta phalam avashishtam tasya phalopabhogam vinaiva atma vinasha kale hani svikarya syat. If atma's pradvamsa is there, atmanah pradvamsangikare, if you accept that, then the karmas which are performed by that atma, tena kritam karma yad anupabhukta phalam avashishtam, what is already not experienced, such results, tasya phala upabhogam, experience of that, vinaiva atma vinasha kale hani svikarya. Without experiencing that, Atma's vinasha will take place and those karmas will remain unexperienced. So that is called krita vipranasha. Tatha atmanah pragabhava angikare. And if you accept pragabhava. So first one was pradvansa angikara. This is pragabhava angikare. Atmotpatti anantaram sadyo jayamanasya. As soon as Atma is born, before its birth it was not there, then immediately whatever sukha dukkha bhoga comes, sadyo jayamanasya sukha dukkha upabhogasya abhyagamaha, their arrival, karanam vinaiva svikartavya. You can't say, how come I am going through this sukha or dukkham? There is no karanam. Why? Because there was no karma with. Na cha etad ishyate. Both of these are not acceptable. भोगम विना कर्म क्षयस्य तथा कारणम विना आकस्मिक कार्य उत्पत्तेश्च केनपि अनंगीकारात्. Nobody will accept that karma was there and it kshaya happened without bhoga and without jnanam also. तथा कारणम विना आकस्मिक कार्य उत्पत्ति. Cause is not there and effect has come into being. If you accept this, so many other problems will be there. So this cannot be accepted. This is a logical erroneous. Now let us say one question I will just put and we will conclude here. Question is, let Atma be there or not? This Akrita Abhyagama and Krita Vipranasha, it is only belonging to Karta. And you are saying Atma is not Karta anyway. So why Krita Hani Akrita Abhyagama is a problem? If you say Atma's Abhava is there, Atma's Abhava and Karma, what is the association? So you think about it. You understood the question, right? That Krita Hani is for the Karta. If I have performed karma, my karmas are destroyed. I have performed karma and I am not there anymore to experience, then that is called Kritahani. And if I am Bhokta and I am experiencing something which I had not done, then it is called Akrita Abhyagama. But you in Vedanta, you don't say Atma is Karta or Bhokta. So if Atma is not Karta, there is no Kritahani. If it is not Bhokta, there is no Akrita Abhyagama. How is this a problem for you, Vedantin? So, in the next session, you can give me whatever your thinking is. Okay. Oh, and also, for Atma being one, there is a Brahadaranyaka Shruti also, Nanya Datosti Drashtri, Nanya Datosti Shrotri, Mantri, Vijñatri. And Nanyo ato asti drashta, Nanyo ato asti shrota, Nanyo ato asti manta, Nanyo ato asti vijnata. So both are there. Drashtri, shrotri, mantri. What is the difference in Nanya dato asti drashtri, Nanya dato asti shrotri, mantri, vijnatri? In that and Nanyo ato asti drashta, Nanyo ato asti shrota, manta, vijnata. What is the difference? You know? I will tell you what is the difference if you don't know. The difference is Nanya Datosti Drashtri Shrotri Mantri Vijñatri, there it is Napunsakalinga. And Nanya Datosti Drashta Shrota Manta Vijñata is Pullinga. Trich Pratyanta Rupa in Prathama Pullinga will become Drashta. So like Drashtri will become Drashta, Shrota, Manta. Shrotri will become Shrota in Pullinga. In Napunsakalinga, Pratipadika will remain as is. So, Drashtri, Trich Pratyanta Rupa will remain same in Prathama, Ekvachanam, Napunsakalinga. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punaha Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyaptadehaja Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om